Well, you can predict an upsurge in membership applications for bowling clubs after the release of Crackerjack. It's a film about the young and the elderly getting together for an end or two.
Oh, remember, it's a game of skill, touch and patience. A true revealer of character, son.
All it's revealing right now is 2 inches of arse crack poking out the top of my pants. Hello, ladies.
Just get on with it, son.
These bowls are shit house.
As I said, a true revealer of character.
The Cityside Bowling Club is having financial difficulties, and staunch members like Stan, Bill Hunter, Len, Frank Wilson and Eileen, Monica Morn, are resisting the rather forceful overtures of Bernie, John Clark, to redevelop the club and install profitable poker machines. The only answer they can see is to enter a tournament for the prize money. But finding a team amongst the club's ageing membership is difficult. They cull the membership list and discover Jack Simpson has been a member for years but has never turned up. Jack, Mick Molloy, is only a member for the inner city parking. He's joined 3 times under 3 different names to make some money on the side. And now he's being called on to actually play the game and do time behind the bar.
Ladies?
Fine, thank you.
That's all right.
We met the other day. I'm Eileen, the lady president.
President? Slept your way to the top, I'll bet.
This is such a charming film, if not outright hilarious at times, and it's largely due to the perfectly pitched performances of some of this country's veteran actors like Hunter, Wilson and Morn, and some familiar ones by Molloy and the ever-acerbic Judith Lucy. The clever screenplay was developed by Molloy and his brother Richard, and it's careful not to laugh at these elderly characters, but to embrace them with great fondness. The director Paul Maloney, who up till now has had a long and distinguished career in television, has allowed the humour to emerge without any flourishes, although managing to get a visual laugh out of lawn bowls is no mean feat. The aptly titled Crackerjack is a winner for me, David.
It's a very sweet film in many ways. I think it's got some lovely characters, and as you say, one of the nice things about it is that it is very fond of the elderly people in the club and that wonderful gallery of great
They're so
character
professional,
actors.
those guys.
I thought the film had some funny moments. I thought it was a bit slight, and I must say, as someone who knows nothing about lawn bowls or any other sport for that matter, I was really quite confused by the rules. I mean, there's one scene where they seem to, it's good to hit another ball, and another scene it's not good to hit another ball.
I have never known anybody without any sense of sport at all,
yes,
like you.
Well, that's
it's
probably
amazing.
True. But I just felt that
I bet you didn't get the significance of the flipper either.
No, what was the significance of that? No, but I just did think that some of the sporting illusion. I mean, it would have helped if I'd known the rules of the game and if they'd maybe been explained a bit.
Well, maybe they should hand out little pamphlets for people like you.
Maybe.
Because I could guess. I've never played bowls, but I could guess.
Okay. John Clark, terrific. I always love him.
Love him as Elvis. Yeah. What's your score?
Yes. My score is 3.5.
I really like this. It's 4 for me.
Well, most sportsmen across the board perform better when they abstain from sex the night before a big match.
I see. And of course, that's why all you blokes are such excellent bowlers. You haven't had a decent route since 1943.
I'll have you know I go off like a firecracker in the sack.
Ron, not while I'm eating.
We did 3 trips around country Victoria, pretty much curb crawling bowling clubs and taking photos and getting lessons and going to bingo nights and doing all this stuff. And we came back with more than enough, I think, for a feature film. It was kind of everything that happens in the film happened at a club, everything.
In a nutshell, due to dwindling membership and increased maintenance costs, our economic situation can best be described as dire.
All those in favour of calling our economic situation dire?
The Australian sense of humour, in a way, is to get a rise out of someone. And it doesn't matter whether you're old or you're young. It's a way of interacting with people, and it's what we do very well. And I think it's fairly representative of most bowling clubs we saw. They're always at each other. It's part of their sport.
4-round knockout winner takes all.
Bernie Fowler.
That shifty twit. He'd still be sniffing around here if he wasn't barred from the premises.
10. Stab me in the eye with the ballpoint pen.
Hey, take it easy, mate. Crikey. Any fella wouldn't use a wave. You're in the ocean.
Look at what he did to his own club, Bogger. Disgusting. The Buckingham Palace of bowls turned into a pokey slum.
44. 2 fat horse.
Beg your pardon?
Yeah, well, you like the 2 fat ladies. Bingo.
Ken Sellows was the editor, and over 8 weeks of editing, we would picture edit for a week, and then we'd set up myself, Ken, and Paul Maloney, the director, would set up a screening with an audience, and we'd listen to the audience. Then on the basis of that, apart from our own judgments, we would re-edit. And we did this over 8 weeks, consecutive weeks. The audience helped edit this film or just made a lot of decisions on our behalf. And you can do that with a comedy because you don't have to read the papers to find out how it's going. It's on the night. It's one of the beautiful things about stand-up. You don't die wondering. And so we thought we've got a unique opportunity to let the audience be part of this, and they did.